because Messi was one of the names you were expecting on the score sheet when Argentina were awarded a penalty. But what a save at 0-0 from Wojciech Szczesny.
Yeah, so Messi actually has a 78 penalty conversion rate for country now. So he scored 18 out of 23, which is, I would say, average. That's what you expect, which is a bit weird to find Messi being average at something. The moment I saw him step up, I just didn't see it.
He might be average at taking penalties, but Wojciech Szczesny's got extraordinary numbers for actually saving them. It's the second one that he saved in this tournament. His career is something like 26 saves out of 87, which is phenomenal.
That's mad, yeah. Also, Poland hadn't conceded a goal coming up to this game as well. So that's in itself is madness. They're notoriously difficult to score against, I would say, especially with that low block.
Right. Yeah, they weren't really playing to score goals themselves this evening. Argentina did manage to get 2, though. Now, just yesterday we had Adrian Clark saying that they were able to score worldies, but he didn't see much evidence of a kind of coherent plan to Argentina's gameplay. What did you make of them this evening?
I think I was speaking to John as well about this, but I think they've made a really good start in terms of how they want to control the game out of possession and in possession. So out of possession, they were basically trying to force the play centrally so they can give the ball and win it high up the pitch to players like Messi, Di Maria, and create chances from there. And I think they were able to penetrate the box quite well, create chances from there. And it just looked like there was a goal coming. It always felt like that in the first 20 minutes, especially. McAllister's goal was just excellent. I could just see the ball rolling as it scores into the corner. It was lovely to watch.
McAllister, remarkable, of course, from Brighton. Moses Caicedo Tuesday, was the first ever Brighton player to score at a World Cup, and now they've got 2. And then the second goal from Julian Alvarez.
I would say these are 2 players that actually changed the dynamic of the game. The freshness these 2 players have brought to Argentina that looked a bit stale in the first 2 games, I would say. And, you came into this tournament thinking that, the fight was going to be for Messi. It's probably his last World Cup. It's going to be a lot of scores and a lot of goals and all of that fun stuff. But I think for me, it's quite exciting to see different players on the score sheet, especially young players and players. I didn't imagine that a Brighton player would have a stake in a World Cup and who gets to go to the round of 16. So it was quite fun. It was quite a roller coaster.
There you go. As for you, Tim, you were all over this Mexico-Saudi Arabia game, and when Argentina scored their first goal, something seemed to happen for El Tri.
Yes, it seemed to spark them into life. I mean, it was a contrasting second half compared with the first, which, in keeping with this World Cup, was fairly dull. You just had this crazy situation for Mexico where, with 10 minutes to go, plus stoppage time, we were expecting a lot. Either Mexico needed a goal, or they needed Argentina to score, or they needed Poland to have a man sent off. And any one of those 3 things would send them through. And it did feel like the momentum and the tide was with Mexico at that point. It felt like it was inevitable that they were going to have that late drama one way or the other. But somehow, none of those things happened. There was a really interesting moment at one point where in Argentina, forgive me, I forget his name, an Argentina player was going through on goal, and you kind of think it was just outside the box. And in normal circumstances, the Poland defender might have tripped him up outside the box to save the goal. But if he'd done that, yes, he would have saved the goal, but he would have given away 5 disciplinary points.
Right.
And Mexico would have gone through anyway, so just crazy.
Because Mexico, who ironically have been one of the 2 teams yet to score in this tournament, now found themselves chasing goals, managed to score 2 of them, which put them level on points with Poland, level on goal difference with Poland, and level on goals scored with Poland, which meant we were down to disciplinary record, which Poland's was better, but a red card would have changed all that. What an extraordinary finale then to the match as we waited to see if the nets would twitch at either end or at either match, or whether the referee's pocket would be bothered by some card producing. Hello there. If you've enjoyed this video, why not subscribe to this channel? And if you'd like more Totally Football Show content, then just search for us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Not an Athletic subscriber yet? Then just head to theathletic.com/totally to find out our latest entry offer.